What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's going to be a what sold video. What sold for me recently on eBay and Poshmark. But before we get into the what solds and start pulling some orders today, we're going to talk about these NASCAR jackets as they were the big reason why I decided to buy that $6,500 NASCAR and other collectible buy. We're not going to go through every single jacket, but I'm just going to kind of quickly show you what we have here, okay? So, you know, here's some jackets here. A lot of them are either JD Designs, which is this, or Chase Authentics. There are a couple that are different. This is not a jacket, it's just a hoodie. There's a Lowe's jacket, Interstate jackets. What is this one? Home Depot, maybe. This one is cool. This is Home Depot, Old Spice, Lowe's jacket, Coors Light jacket hiding in there. This one's really great, actually. M&M jackets. There's all kinds. Earnhardt jackets in here. Dodge. This is a FedEx jacket. There's some that are canvas like this. There are some that are leather like this Home Depot one right here. This is one of the ones. So most of them are either Chase, like I said, Chase Authentic or JH Designs, except for this one right here. This is a totally different brand. I'll throw my listing up on screen just so you can see what it was. Then we have a bunch of these windbreakers as well. What else we got? There's an OCC windbreaker. This is a Players Tobacco F1, Dale Earnhardt Budweiser. So essentially, we're gonna break it down. I'm just trying to be as simple as possible. The windbreakers like this are about $40. The jackets are anywhere between $90 and $175. The odd jacket does break $200, but it's gonna kind of ballpark it. I'd say they're about $140 a piece. Now I'll just show you my kind of rough paperwork here. So I have listed all this stuff. Okay, so first page of jackets. So I listed jackets in 3 different lamps: a Harley Davidson lamp, a lamp that I took to the booth, which was $80, and then another Dale Earnhardt lamp. Okay. Page 1, there's $1,540 in listings. Page 2, same thing. You can kind of see the values of these jackets. $1,395 in listings. Page 3, $1,489.99 in listings. Okay. Kind of, if you want to pause and take a look at some of the values, you're more than welcome to. So if we add up those 3 pages, we have $4,425 in listings. Okay. That is just the jackets, the 3 lamps, and this flight suit right here. It is a Canadian suit, Canadian military, I believe. March 64, size 9. It's got all the measurements and stuff. This is a cool one as well. This is not a remake. It's actually an authentic flight suit from the 60s. It's probably worth, I think I have it listed close to $300. Like I said, the rest of these jackets could be anywhere from $40 to $150. But yeah, $4,400, that's nothing to sneeze at for sure. I kind of thought there was probably about $3,000, half of my money back in jackets, maybe more. But yeah, this is the reason why I decided to do that big buy. And as I go through this, go through totes, I'm finding more and more stuff. There was really great stuff that I seen just open in the room that I kind of comped. But just the jackets alone made me comfortable spending this much money. So, you know, do I expect to make $4,400 off of just the jackets? No, I'll probably make less than that because I'm going to accept offers and things like that. I have sold 2 already. Well, you won't see them in this what sold video. It'll be in the next one. I sold a Daisy Duck kids jacket. It's already sold. And I sold a Dale Earnhardt jacket as well. Those were the first 2 jackets that sold. You'll see me pull those, like I said, in an upcoming video. I also did take 1 jacket to my antique booth in Tillsonburg. It had an autograph on the back shoulder. I think I showed you guys that one. I put $115 on it. I don't know whose autograph it is. And I think online it would kind of hurt the value, in maybe because I don't know whose autograph it is. I think it would probably be harder to sell. Okay, someone can kind of look at it themselves, look at it for themselves at the booth and decide, you know, if that seems fair. I think $115 I should say for that seemed reasonable for me. And yeah, so anyway, we will dig into more and more of this buy as we go. I also kind of considered briefly doing daily vlogs for this. I could just show you guys daily what I'm going through, even if they're just like 10-minute videos, and throw them up. I don't know if there's any interest in that. If you guys kind of want to see me dig through this stuff, let me know in the comments below. We could definitely consider that. Maybe if it wouldn't even be daily, maybe just, you know, a couple times a week, I could kind of give you an update. that was just about that, or if you just want me to add them into videos like this, that's totally fine as well. I don't want to go on too long about with this because we do have some orders to pull. So let's jump into that and pull some orders. All right, you'll notice a bit of a new setup here and some stuff laying around. So I'm going to be working around a mess in this round of order pulls. Okay, not too bad though. We've definitely seen worse, but that's just the state of the shed at the second. Okay. Start with Poshmark. Hudson Bay Company. This is a vest. I think it's an Olympic vest. I believe I got this. Where are you? You're right here. I got this when I went with my buddies to go see Predators Badland. Did a movie night with the boys. And I found this at Value Village for, I think, about $6.50. Hudson Bay Olympics. Probably, I don't know when the Olympics start, but I think fairly soon. I think this year is an Olympic year. Haven't really been following, but I think I heard somebody say that. Anyway, $54 on this one. I think I paid $6.50 roughly. It's a pretty nice vest. Hudson Bay collab. Next, Star Trek set of 3 DVDs. This is also a Poshmark sale that I'm a bit surprised of. Right there. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we are after the sealed one. I think this is volume 3. Yeah, I had to put these in on an angle, so I wasn't really 100% sure how this was going to work. Getting these out of here. I think I might have to take these out. I'm just learning how this is all going to work. Maybe that's not going to be the best spot for him, so he just needs to get a little bit of an angle to get those out of there. Let's just set these up there for now. I think I can grab these too as well. It looks pretty, but it really needs to work more than it needs to look pretty. So I'll fix that after. I do think just the regular games and stuff, typically things won't be in there so tight. Yeah, they slide out. I just had things so tight in there. We'll fix all that anyway. It's not important right now. Adidas, these were the ones that were the $55 on the Star Trek, if I didn't mention it. It's pretty early in the morning. I'm just trying to get going for the day. I know this is going to be later in the video, but it's earlier in the morning for me. Adidas 40 FWP. I don't know the exact model, but I know these are the ones that look like they're sort of 3D printed at the bottom. Right here, these guys right here. I think this was a local Goodwill pickup. I was quite surprised on the value of these guys. Let's see if we can get them here. I wound up getting, let's see, what did I get? $76, okay. Pretty nice. I think I paid like around $8 for them. Poshmark's great because we're going to throw them in a box and we're going to get those shipped out, buyer pay shipping. The last item on Poshmark is LL Bean. This is a longer jacket, like to the knee. I think they're considered knee-length polo jackets or something like that. It says in the listing for sure. I think I picked this up. What are these two? It's both long jackets. I think they might be. Okay, well, this one is not. That's different. This is the LL Bean one right here. Yeah. There we go. Pretty sure it's this one. We'll double check all that just to be sure. You never know. I think I have 2 LL Bean jackets like that. Let's just take another quick look here. This one tricked me, but I think that's the only one. If for some reason that's wrong, I would throw up the right sold, but I'm pretty sure that's the jacket. Actually, you know what? Let me just verify. Let me open Poshmark here. Yeah, this is the right one. LL Bean 18 Petite Classic Wool or lamb's wool knee-length jacket. That's it right there. Nice one. I think I picked this one up at a rummage sale for like, I think I might have paid $10 or something for it, maybe 15. I know it was a little more than I thought they were going to ask at the rummage sale. I remember that, but I thought it was still fair. I said, I was probably going to get, well, I thought probably up to 100, but $75 I'll take that for sure. Let's move over to eBay. These are AV cables for Apple products. I think it's in this drawer right down here. This was part of the cow buy. This is brand new and sealed. These don't hold the same value as some of the other Apple devices, as they're just, you know, they're AV cables. But still $22.55. I believe they were listed around 25 bucks. So offer from Sidekick Tools. Super Mario Duck Hunt. It's a great game. It's great to bundle with the system by itself. It's a mass-produced game for sure. It's right here, sitting on top. Mario Duck Hunt. I was just displaying it because I thought it's a cool game. It is a really cool game. It's just not worth a ton of money. No sleeve or anything with this one, and it looks like $8 is what we got on that one. Last item in this round is going to be right here, also from the cow buy. This was one of the ones that happens to be, we're going to split the profits on this one. Listed it for $120, got $120. It is the Creative Pro EMU 1616. It does have the card bus in there. It's got the actual units. It's got, I think it's got Cubase and some discs and stuff like that. It's a pretty nice one. We wound up getting $120 on that one, so I'm pretty happy about it. I'm sure Cal's going to be happy about it too. Let's get this round of orders out of here. All right, we're just getting some last minute orders out here, starting with eBay. This is a 1972 Summit Series reprint, okay? So it is DWG Dreamweavers Garments Heritage Classic, okay? It's a really nice one. This person asked if I could ship it out quickly. They're going on a trip to Italy or something like that, and they wanted to wear it. They were also wondering about these stains. I did show them in the photos. They were wondering how big they were, if anybody tried to get them out. I tried a little bit with a Magic Eraser, not a Magic Eraser, Tide pen. Actually, it was an OxyClean pen to be exact, but they're not too bad. They were worth noting. But $150 on that one. We also have a Poshmark sale. It was $20 for a 8x10 auto. Where is it? Is it Brit Snell or something like that? I'll throw it up on screen. I can't remember what this guy's name is. Anyway, this Toronto Maple Leafs Snelly? I can't remember. Who is this guy? Anyway, 20 bucks on this guy. Not too bad. The only other thing I have going out this morning, it's a pretty good one though. I'm going to cover up the buyer's name here. But you can see 46 cards for $173. It's a lot of cards, but they're like lower value cards. I pulled about half of the cards. I pulled about 20 of them this morning. You can see there's a lot of cards. Pulled about 20 of them this morning. Kind of was getting like over it, so I put them aside. This afternoon after lunch I'll pull the other 20 and we'll get these shipped out. I think I charged $7. It should be able to go expedited light, so I'll still get this out today. But that's it. Kind of a slower day, but not bad when you have a $150 sale. 170, what was the card sale here? $173 sale, and then another $20 photo sale. So not a big sales, or not a big order pull round. But still really happy with the better sales. We're going to pull a few more orders here. I'm kind of still working around a bit of a mess. I forgot to take this yesterday. This is that Dale Earnhardt Jr. Senior NASCAR lamp here. Got a bulb here that I need to get a photo of. This is all still from the NASCAR buy. This is NASCAR Collectible. These books are also from that buy. I've been going through, seeing if there's anything cool I can throw in my booth. I haven't found anything to throw online yet, but I did find a couple local Tilsonburg history books that are I probably get like 20 bucks a piece in my booth. Still a mess of stuff down the side here. I'm going to work through these bins first. That way we can, you know, move up here. Oh, well, actually, before we can move up to the loft, I've got stuff in an outbuilding I need to go through first. So it's going to take me a long time. So you're going to have to deal with me working around a mess. But right now we are going through these books. And this is stuff that's going to wind up in my booth as well. But let's pull one eBay order right now. Articat bomber jacket. Picked this up at my local Goodwill for, I think, $11. And we got 75. I just got this listed. It's a great time of year. Vintage Articat. The color blocking on this is really nice as well. The black The black, purple, green, and orange really does pop out there. Nothing on the back, which is kind of surprising. A lot of these jackets that are loud like this usually are all over. But yeah, not bad. This one, Articat. I think this one's made in Canada. Does it say? Probably somewhere. Oh no, made in USA. This is a made in USA one. But yeah, regardless, really nice. 75 bucks on that guy. A couple of Poshmark sales as well. Says in Posh too. This is a Pink Floyd shirt that I had in my booth for a while. Didn't sell. This is my booth in Delhi, and I think when I was kind of done with clothing in Delhi, I decided just to throw it on Poshmark and not eBay. As it's a modern shirt for sure, modern Pink Floyd shirt. Not getting a lot for this one. I think $15. We'll just throw it on the table for now. 15 bucks on that one. This one was also a pickup that I made not too long ago. It was the Salvation Army by Fast Eddie Racing Mopar shirt. Would have paid $6.50 for this one. Might as well put this back. Limit the mess we've got going on here. You can see the sleeve right here. I kind of dug around to see if I could find it. It's got the big Mopar hit on the side. Fast Eddie is the brand. Okay, racewear. It's got the tribal barbed wire on the sides. Definitely unique. This one, $34, if I didn't mention that. That's what it was listed for. That's what it sold for. Pretty happy about that. Thought I'd show you these before. You know, I think that's all the orders, but I thought I'd show you these things as well. I mentioned these on my Facebook page. These are from the NASCAR buy as well. These are some old vintage cat toys from the 70s. Neat. They need to clean up. Look at those eyes. Isn't that weird? Still have their squeakers. I think this one is the only one that doesn't squeak. This dog's a little bit more beat up. I think this cat does as well. Yeah, so that came from the same buy. This was above and beyond. He took me into his garage and showed me these. I gave him 20 bucks for the 3 of them. I think they're like $40 to $50 a piece is what I should be able to get for them. They're kind of neat. Thought I'd show you guys that because they're just kind of sitting back here. But yeah, that's going to do it for the order pulls. So let's get this round of orders out of here. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see more daily vlog style content. It'd be a little bit less edited, but there'd be a lot more of it. I've got tons of stuff to go through, and as I won't be really sourcing a lot in the near future as I'm going through all this stuff, you know, we could definitely, you know, move towards some daily vlogs if you guys are interested. Even if it's not daily, the idea of it being more frequent would be what I'm getting at. A couple of these NASCAR jackets have sold. You'll see those in the next video. We also had a couple I packed up couple of really great things today from the Cal buy as well. So lots of sales still trickling in. The more I list, the more that we should see sell. You know, in theory, normally that's how it works. You list more stuff, you sell more stuff. So fingers crossed. I am going to bump up my daily listing goal. We'll talk about that probably in the next video as well. We'll also go through some of these t-shirts. I've got 2 bins right here of NASCAR t-shirts. We're going to break these open, I think, in the next video, and we'll do a quick haul just ripping through there. There are some modern t-shirts, but there are lots of 90s NASCAR t-shirts as well. So those will be fun for me to list. And I do think we're going to end this one right here, though. If you guys do like videos like this one, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.